In this video, we will be discussing the 6 worst guns used in World War I. These weapons became infamous for their critical flaws on the battlefield. First up is the French Chauchat, designed by Louis Chauchat and Paul Revelli-Fiat. It was rushed into service during World War I to give infantry mobile firepower. The failure. It is widely considered the worst light machine gun in history because of its open-sided magazine. In the mud of the trenches, dirt easily entered the gun, causing constant, relentless jams. The success, its only minor success, was its lightweight design, which pioneered the concept of walking fire. The Ross Rifle, Canada. At number 2, the Canadian Ross Rifle. Designed by Sir Charles Ross, this straight-pull bolt-action rifle was proudly issued to Canadian troops at the start of World War I. The failure. It was a beautifully precise sporting tool, but a nightmare in the trenches. It was highly sensitive to dirt, and if a soldier reassembled the bolt incorrectly after cleaning, it could fly backward into their face upon firing. The success. It was so accurate that its only true success was with elite snipers, who kept it clean and away from the thick trench mud. Next is Italy's Glisenti Model 1910 automatic pistol. Designed by Abele Revelli. It became the standard sidearm for the Italian military during the war. The failure. The gun used a specially weakened 9mm Glisenti cartridge because its complex, fragile frame couldn't handle standard ammunition. If a soldier accidentally loaded a standard 9mm round, the gun could literally fracture in their hands. The success. It served its purpose as a basic sidearm, but only because there simply weren't enough alternatives available. Moving on, the Schwarzlose machine gun, developed by German designer Andreas Wilhelm Schwarzlose and used heavily by the Austro-Hungarian Empire. The failure. Unlike other heavy guns, it used a delayed blowback mechanism. To prevent cartridges from tearing, it required an internal oil pump to constantly lubricate the ammo, creating a massive cloud of oily smoke that blinded the gunner and gave away their position instantly. Another Italian entry, the Revelli-Fiat machine gun, also designed by the prolific Abele Revelli and used across the Italian front. The failure. Much like the Schwarzlose, it relied on built-in oiling mechanisms to lubricate cartridges. This oil acted like a magnet for trench dust and grit, leading to severe reliability issues and constant jamming. It also used an awkward, slow-to-load magazine box. The success. When working perfectly, it did provide vital sustained firepower for Italian infantry squads, but it required constant, meticulous cleaning. Finally, the Japanese Nambu Type A pistol, designed by the famous firearms engineer Kijiro Nambu, saw limited use by Japanese officers during World War I. The failure. It suffered from notoriously weak striker springs, which would quickly degrade over time and cause frequent misfires. Worse yet, the safety mechanism required 2 hands to operate, a deadly flaw in the middle of a frantic firefight. The success. While a failure in the Great War, it laid the mechanical groundwork for future Japanese sidearms, and remains a highly prized collector's item today. For more content like this, like and subscribe.